Tonight. We got the pups here. Pup is crying. Oh, what is it? What is it? Summer puppet had me a blast. Summer puppet happened so fast. Hi there, you guys. Hi, Clayton. Hi, Fatima. Hi, Barbara. No, it was not Phoebe Magic. No, it was not. I would beware of anybody that has like a weird name that's like Psychics Stina. You must be talking to Psychics Stina. I don't misspell my username. So that's a scammer. Hi there. Hi, Ex Tombros. Oh, I have two as well. So yeah, I have a scammer right now on Facebook that goes by the name of Psychic Stina, and they are super fake, and they are impersonating me and reaching out to all of my viewers on Facebook. So if you are seeing this on Facebook, beware of Psychics Stina. Beware of Psychic Stina. They are an imposter, and they are going to tell you you are cursed and that you need to give them all this money. And so it's all bullshit. All bullshit. So I don't think I'm talking to you on Messenger. Oh, sure. Absolutely. Well, I'm not going to talk to you on Messenger. It's that easy. I don't use Messenger. So, and this is my only account. Psychic Stina is my only account. So if you see anyone with a weird name and they say hello, dear, I yeah, like and report their messages as fraud and scam. Report their messages as fraud and scam. It's not me. At least I don't think I'm talking to you on Messenger. We might have said something, but if somebody's like offering you a reading, then that's not me. If their pictures have no captions, or if they have no pictures, or if like their account is that big, if their account is really weird pictures, it's not. Hi, Rom. Yeah, but I have somebody by the name of Psychics Stina who is impersonating me, and they're driving me a little bit crazy today, but that's okay. Hi, Rom. Beware, since you're coming to me on Facebook, beware of scammers who try to add you or message you saying to add them. They have a reading for you. It's a scam. There's some scammers that like to come into my room and poach readings, and they're just going to tell you you're cursed and you need to pay them for them to remove the curse that they put there in the first place. It's just bullshit. So just beware. Beware of scammers. Beware of scammers, especially on Facebook. How do you use Oh, you see my Florida water? You can see that? Oh wow. I'm surprised you can see my Florida water. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I don't do free readings. I do collective readings, but I don't do free readings. I don't answer personal questions unless there's like paid. So I'm sorry. That's too detailed of a question for me to answer. Well, for Florida water, I use it in like when I'm like house cleaning or something, or like blessing the house. So like if I clean the house, like I'll or like make my bed. Um okay, Rom, it's $30 to get a reading on this live. So there's a couple of things you can do. Like normally I'll just like put it on my fingers and flick it. Just flick it around. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining my live, but I do not do general readings for your son, Dana Sharma. He's not going to get one unless I'm paid $30. So I do not do, this is the third time I've told you that I don't do free readings. And RT, I do not do free readings. Boy, there's like free reading brigade. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Rom, let me tell you, I do collective readings, and if you want a reading, you have to pay. I don't do free readings. It's $30 for tarot reading. And I am at Psychic Stina on Cash App and Venmo. This person is just like not giving up. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, hi Trend Zone. Hi Reiki. Yes, Fatima. Yes, they need to pay. They can't just keep asking over and over and over. It's like, whew, don't even have time to light my incense or anything. I'm trying to like figure out a way to like I don't know. I don't know what to do about the free reading people. Hi Livy, how are you? Oh, did I just hurt you? I'm sorry. Did I just hurt you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, um, I'm going to put it on here as well. 30 for reading. Oh, you started school. What classes did you take? Okay, just give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just setting up this live on. See, if I have it on the screen, then maybe they'll know. But it's just too much. Okay. Oh, you did anatomy and sociology? Oh my gosh. I took sociology. Sociology was interesting. What sociology class are you taking? Only 2 courses, and you'll have your associates. And then you'll have a little until you get into the radiology program. Good for you. Good for you. I think that person went away. Well, that just shows you, the people that come in for free readings, they come in and if they don't get what they want, then they leave the room. That means they're just like going from room to room looking for something for free. And, it's like stay for the show, Like there's good stuff here. There's a good message. It's not all about your, some people are kind of selfish. Selfish. Me, 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 me. You know, sometimes we learn. Sometimes we learn from other people and we grow together. Any sociology is very interesting. What did I think I took one called Sociology Social Circles or something like that, but it's a lot of statistics. It's just like 30% of people do this and 15% of people do that and 30%. Or maybe I did sociology, personal relationships, or it's about relationships. I did a sociology class about relationships. And yeah, it was really interesting. It was really interesting. Thanks, X Tom Bros. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys joining me and not giving me hell. Some people have I seen any deer? No, but I put a deer on my treasure map. It's really pretty. But no, I haven't seen any deer. I was actually asking my daughter that question this morning. I asked her where are the deer? You know, I asked her if they hibernate or like I haven't seen any, but the turkeys are out and I'm seeing a lot of robins. I had no idea robins were so big. It was such a big bird. Like robins are like a good size. Consider changing my name. I can't change my name. That would be crazy, Phoebe. That would be crazy. So, that it just follow me here. You just had to block. You can't report. That's fine. Just block them. Just block them. I'm not Psychic Stina on Facebook. I'm Stina Garbus on Facebook. So if you see accounts that say Psychic Stina on Facebook, those are scammers. I'm Stina Garbus. Yeah, no, I'm not going to change my name. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to let the scammers run my life. But if you find me through my content, you can Google me, you know, there's all kinds of ways that you can get to me. And so, but my Facebook is a graveyard. So Facebook is not the platform to find me. Yeah. Yeah, don't follow me on Facebook. Facebook, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't go into Facebook. Like I'm on Instagram. If you want to like follow me on Instagram. Oh, Claudia. Oh, hi. And you got a new message from the same people. Oh, hi, Claudia. Were you the one that called me, like texted me today, Claudia? Thank you so much for reporting them, and you report their messages. Different account. Yeah, they're like on the attack right now. So all you have to do is, and Trend Zone, you blocked 2 people from me this week. Yeah, that was you. Hi, Claudia. Thank you for messaging me. I'm sorry that you had a problem with scammers, but yeah, I mean, it's just you got to be smart. You got to be smart about it. Like psychics, real psychics don't have time to reach out to you or you personally and say, I saw your picture and I wanted. Oh, there's one again, Claudia. You see it? Annie Mashahan is a scammer. Yeah. No, the imposters are like just it's a man. You're talking to a man. I know, it's crazy. The amount of scammers on Facebook, like the Facebook scammers, on Facebook, they're not just impersonating me, they're impersonating like lots of people. They're impersonating everybody and they're coming onto my lives and like and do it. But yeah, I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to change my what I'm doing. You know, they can impersonate me, but yeah, you just get good at blocking. You know, you just get good at blocking. Hi JBL. It is $30 USD to get a reading on this live. I was going to do a collective reading if you want to hang around for that. Does anybody have a topic for like a collective reading? Anyone have a topic? So, yeah, I'm just, this is my only account. And, if Facebook is not the place to find me, Facebook doesn't have a good, yeah, they do. They impersonate everyone. Like all psychics have impersonators. That's just the way it goes. That's part of the business. I get messages and stuff from people that I know, other psychics. They have scammers. Like all the psychics, if you have over a couple thousand followers, you're going to have a scammer. And but yeah, but they found me from other places, and so they I have hundreds of impersonators. So it's like you find me via my content, and my content's going to have is going to have a comment. Oh, I don't like that question, Clayton. I don't like the whole idea of being reunited with unfinished karmic situations. That sounds like you can't move on, you know. That's called like don't worry about being reunited. We're not Life isn't about going backwards. We're going forwards. We're meeting new people. We're expanding our horizons. As we're growing, we're meeting people who have also grown. When people break up, they break up and they go in their own different directions, and they grow in whatever direction they go into. It's not about finding their way back, because if and there's always, my I had this ex. My mom said he was like a bad penny. He always showed up. That's what she said. She said he's like a bad penny. He always shows up, and he would just cause hell, And so was it like an unfinished karmic situation that would never be resolved, or was he just a narcissistic asshole who didn't have anyone around him to tell him how fabulous he was? You know, I mean, it's like what, I mean, it's kind of, hi, Madison. Yeah, bad penny. Oh my God. He was terrible. He was terrible. I would get back together with him and he would just break my heart like days later. I must have broken up with that guy forever. He wasn't allowed in our house. Like he was a mess. And I saw him for my birthday. And then he sent me a picture of a girl with a ring on her finger. He said, I'm engaged the day after my birthday. He actually got engaged to a woman right after he saw me, like around my birthday. I couldn't believe it. He's like, well, her birthday is around the same time. And he had gotten me a gift. He had gotten me, I don't know if he had got me a gift for Christmas or Valentine's Day or something like that. And he told me he got the same gift for the other lady. He said, yeah, I got you and her one. And I'm like, this is gross. Like I can't. And that's the thing. Like because I was the original person, I knew he was cheating on her, but she didn't know he was cheating on her with me. Like I knew the whole story, and I don't know why. It was like I was just kind of entranced and confused, and my heart was broken, and I just wanted to I just wanted to like fix my broken heart. It was an anxious attachment style, and it was all in all, it was just this mess. And it's attachment panic is when the person you're attached to walks away from you. When they walk away from you, then you feel this panic, this panic in your chest and your transzone chakra. um and you just and it doesn't calm down until you see that person. And so I just went through this temporary insanity. I got this candle. I got like this really scary. I had a Botanica across the street. I love Botanicas. Do you guys ever go to Botanicas? We don't have one out here in Corvallis, but where I lived, we had tons of them. Where I lived in California, we had so many Botanicas. Anyways, I got this. I got what was it? It was like this destroy candle or something like that, or it was like this black candle and it had like a death thing on it. It was like get out of my life candle. And he had messaged me and I sent him a picture of a candle, and the next day I got flowers on my front porch. I'm like, no, it's doing the wrong thing. But and then long after, I was glad that he proposed to the other person. It wasn't a karmic situation. God doesn't want you miserable, and God will take people out of your life, but sometimes you have to let them, you have to let them be gone. If you can't make something work out, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. You're being protected, you're being saved. And so he eventually broke up with her, and then and their parents, so they were like engaged and they were living together, and she had a house, and so she moved all her shit out of her house and moved in with him. And she was like commuting. She had this long horrible commute because she like loved him, I guess. And their parents met. So their parents met, and then he decided, no, I don't want to be with her. And so he told her, so he broke up with her. He broke up with her. But before he broke up with her, he came out to see me and have lunch with me while I was on a break at school. And he got down on one knee in a fucking Japanese fast food place restaurant, like in the parking lot. He got down on his knees. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get up. And he comes towards me. I'm like, dude, you disgust me. Like the best thing he could have ever done was to send me a picture of that ring on another girl's hand. Like that was instant, like spiritual moment. Like that was like the spiritual experience, the vital spiritual experience that we're looking for, where you can hang up on your addiction, where you can say, no more, no more. And he kicked her out. He went and he paid like half for the movers to move all her shit out. So fortunately, she didn't rent her house out yet. And so, oh yeah, like a bad penny. And so I've blocked him like everywhere. And this I don't understand. This I don't understand. The walking through fire and not get burned. What I don't understand with this situation is like he knows he's blocked. Like he knows he can't call me. He knows he can't get to me on all these platforms. So why does he keep trying? And so Instagram is a little different. And so he found me on Instagram. Hi there, Alphonse. Found me on Instagram. So I had to go and find his profile and block that. Like he was like commenting on my videos. I'm like, dude, you are so blocked. Like, why? So I don't know. I don't know if, like, heaven forbid he gets on TikTok. Sees me on TikTok. If he's on TikTok, I wouldn't even know. I have so many followers there. I would not even know if he's on TikTok. These days I can tell who's following me, but narcissistic. Oh, very narcissistic. World revolves around him. So is that a karmic situation, or are you just like attached to the wrong guy? you know? So what did you tell me, Trend Zone? Some people, not that he's the same. Yeah. Some people never mature. So now this is the thing. Like it took a lot for me to put this guy down, and I lost friends over this guy because they're like, why are you dating this guy? Why are you calling me upset because he broke up with you again? Why are you going back to him? And you hear people call me and they're in the same situation. I'm dating this guy, it's off and on, we break up all the time. Hi, Ritu. We break up all the time, and and then we always get back together, and so we broke up a few months ago, and now he's calling me, and I'm just wondering, does he love me? Is he thinking about me? Is he blah 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 blah? Is he my soulmate? Is he my twin flame? Are we going to get back together? Like, dude, but I have compassion for the situation because it fucked me up too. I was like in this haze. I was just like in this haze. It was like this weird depression. It's like this weird depression where nothing makes sense, and where you're just like, but I know he loves me. It's weird. So when people talk to me, it's like I try to help them find healing through the situation, because it's like we don't want to get back to these karmic twin flames. It's called attachment panic. It's not twin flame. It's called danger. Run away. Go back to where you came from. People have to mature. You were with the worst person, or you are the worst person, trend zone? So when we're in these situations that are and these situations are what cause tarot addiction, you know, causes tarot addiction. I first started, I was going to write a book on it and call it Circular Relationships, because I would just see it. Oh, you were the worst. Aw, trend zone. That's okay. That's okay. It's your challenge as well. It's a challenge for everyone. It's a challenge for everyone. But that's okay. It's okay to be the worst, because there's redemption, right? Hi, Lina. There's redemption, and there's future, but it's not good to keep people on the line, to keep them coming back for more. Like, first one's free. Isn't that what they say? First one's free, and then you have to pay full price. you know it's just a mess. I have some cards down. Says there is some opportunity that's coming, but it's like a little bit far away. Hi, Yellowtail Beauty. I was thinking about you a couple days ago. I was like, I haven't seen her. I wonder if she's okay. Are you doing okay? Is everything okay? I was thinking about you. You had a long life. You have a thick black book in trend zone. Yeah. So were you the bad guy? Were you the bad guy, trend zone? Aw. Is have you been with your aw? Have you been with your dad? I can't remember your relationship with your dad. What was your relationship with your dad like? Oh, you were the bad one, trend zone. Aw. That's okay. It's okay to be the monster every now and then. We're all a monster. Oh, he's in Trinidad. Yeah, I knew there was something. Oh, so you're close. Oh, man. Aw. Are you going to go to Trinidad? Oh, your daddy's girl. Aw. Um, are you going to go to Trinidad for the funeral? Or so he died today? Aw, I'm sorry. You know, he died of a heart attack this morning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know, blessings. Um, your There was somebody else who came on this live. I don't know if it was Dankmel. Dankmel, are you still out there? Somebody else found their aunt dead the other day. They came onto my life. They said, "You won't believe what just happened to me today." And I was like, "Dude, that's like fucking crazy." So you're going to the funeral? It's good that you're going to the funeral. Get some closure. No, not at all. Not at all. Just sending you love, you know? That's such a sad thing, you know? It's a sad thing. What can you do? You know, that's one of those situations that like life and death is out of our control. You know, it's so human. It's so human to die. And like it's not cool. You know, it's not cool. Uh, you know, what do you do? What do you do? But you're the second person this week who's come on here saying they lost someone. Like this week within the last 7 days. Yeah, so suddenly. Yeah. Is this, like, the first person that has been, like, really close to you that's died? Or have you lost people this close before? Hi, Dawn. Dawn knows what it's like. Yellowtail Beauty lost her father this morning. You dreamt it 2 months ago that he was going to pass. Yeah. Um, there's people that can relate to you in this live. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not easy. Your uncle a few years ago. Yeah, I didn't understand loss until I lost my sister, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't," but it's just so human, It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. All you have to do is pray for peace, it's just there's those weren't we talking about it? Didn't you show um didn't you tell me about the cycle, the thank you, Livy. That is very nice. Um like the stages of grief. Like didn't you put up the stages of grief when I asked for them? So it ends with acceptance, there's denial and anger and bargaining, shock, so takes a while to go through all those stages of grief. I don't know if you can short circuit it. Your heart is so broken. You had a great mother. Peace is right. I I had this you're at shock, like it just happened. Um, Dawn lost her mom, if you don't mind me saying, recently. And so you are home. There's other people that are also overcoming this challenge. And it's sad because we all go through it. Everyone in the world pretty much has to go through what you're going through. And it's not easy for anyone. It's not easy to lose somebody that's like your heart. Yeah. It's just one whole thing. It sucks. I know one day I'll probably lose my mom. She's getting older. Every time someone dies, you dream it. Hi, Julian. That happens a little bit in my family too. That happens a little bit in my family. I didn't dream about my sister, um, but I dreamt or I saw my sister that we went out to visit her the day before she died. Yeah. And so we got to see her on her last day of earth, and we lived like hours away from her. So it was like really weird that we got to see her. We saw her, we stayed at over the night, we ate pizza with her, we went out for breakfast and um thanks, Fred. No. No, it's okay. It's okay. It takes forever to deal with this stuff, you know? And all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray, just like Fred Green says. Well, he kind of doesn't say that, but praying is good. Um, you know, prayer is what we need. And when I went to my sister's funeral, um, the preacher there was talking about having. Yeah, it was really weird. It was really weird, and we were coming back to her house, like, a day later. Like, we were going to Arizona and coming back, and so we were going to stay at her house both times, and so it was, like, really weird. So we got to go back through and drop my mom off so she could deal with the aftermath. You hope she'll send you signs? There are signs. Sometimes it takes a while. It took me years to get signs from my sister, but, it happens. But the people the preacher at at the during her memorial said he prayed for, um, like, peace to come over those that mourn or something like that, like, peace and some it was, like, really weird, but when I went there, I was, like, happy. I had, like, this weird sense of happiness, and it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense because I had been a mess. I'd been crying and upset, but then when I went to her memorial, I felt, like, this peace, like, I was, like, happy, and I was still upset, like they played her ringtone in the Joy and Release. Yeah, there was something, like, really, like, peaceful, and I it didn't make any sense to me, but it got me through the day because I thought, "Oh, there's no way I'm gonna make it through this funeral." But yeah, and so somehow God or whoever your higher power is will come and bring you peace. Peace. Absolutely. No more pain for them, heart attacks, like some heart attacks are merciful, you know. My grandmother, she died on tax day, so she didn't have to pay her taxes while she was alive. She had to pay them when she was dead, though. They still made her pay her taxes after she passed, but she died on tax day. And so I just wonder if sometimes when things get, like, so intense, and my life was really intense at the same time, and I kinda couldn't handle it, and so I was able to take a step back from everything. And so I'm not saying that my sister was an excuse, but she was kind of like my, like, check please. I was in school, and so I stopped going to school, and I was in a show, and I was, like, having a really hard time focusing. So I dropped out of the show, but I'm really grateful, you know. Existing is a stressful process. Absolutely. And when you're hi Nicola. And so when you are, like, dead, like that in itself, there might be something cool about that, you know? I don't wanna die, and nobody wants their loved ones to die, but the people that do die, like, there's so much that is off their plate. Beware of Kazim, whoever, they are a scammer. Um, Scammers on Facebook, I swear, they are just going on and on. But yeah, existing is very stressful process. Um, what do you do? What do you do? I'm gonna pull a card for healing. Let me find a deck to pull from. Your inner connection. Oh yeah, you just said you were going to join my live. I'm like, what is he doing? Let me see here. Here, I have we have to live to die. He spoke of love and light a lot before passing. He joked at your dream. Aw, I bet you told him about your dream. I had a dream that you died. Yeah, absolutely. I said, don't die. Okay, I'm opening up this deck of cards. It's a Colette Baron Reed deck. I need to definitely open up more of my decks. I have all these cards I haven't opened. So we're going to pull a card. Eternal life is forever. Fresh cards. Hard to open. Like I'm telling you, it says wisdom of the hidden realms. That seems, come on, open sesame. Open sesame. Hold on a second. Whoa. You guys seeing me break into this deck? It's easier to break into my car. Jeez. All right. We are going to pull a card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, with like a scissor blade. So, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I think that sounds good. This is going to be a message from those that have passed. Oh, look. Oh, you liked my video by the river? Thank you. What happened with that job interview? I didn't get it. I knew I wasn't going to get it. Oh, it killed me. I knew I wasn't going to get the job. I didn't get the job. They never called. I had a feeling. It just wasn't like a slam dunk. I just, you know how you can feel it? So, but I have another interview that pays way better and has a better commute situation. It's more remote. Oh, it's not a problem. It's protection. Yeah, exactly. Because something better is coming. So, but I have a rejection is protection. I agree. I have an interview that pays like way better, almost double. And they want to talk to me. And so I just keep going in the right direction, and something will happen. I did something yesterday that was Livy knows about this, but I wrote a letter to my higher power, to God or whoever you want to call it. Yeah, I wrote a letter, and oh, you were rejected last night. Oh, by the same girl? Well, once, what is it? Hi, Miss Delectable. Once shame on you, twice shame on me. Yeah, I set a timer for an hour, and for the first half hour, I wrote a letter to my higher power. However, I see that person. And the second half hour, I wrote back to myself as the higher power. So I talked to them. I said, "Oh, hi there, Miss Delectable." I had this whole conversation with the higher power, and I thought, wow, God isn't that bad. Like this idea of like a personal energy. And it like really, really made me think about a creator, a creator of creators. Like, it really got me thinking about that. But anyways, so I like spiritual thinking, But let me see here. So, and they said it's cool. They said it's cool. Don't worry about it. Like whatever will be, will be. So, all right. These cards shuffle way easier than her good tarot. Well, this one came out. The Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. She looks so happy. That's me. Okay. That's me, Queen of the Light. Hi, Angela. So I got this weird, oh, well, I can tell you about it later, but I got this weird invite to be a host for an astrological channel on Likey, which I thought was really interesting. So they may pay me. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to ask, hi there, for a message. For a message. Yeah, they're gonna pay me too. So the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. Ah, good. The Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. Makes me think of your father. The Rainbow Prince, compensation, preservation, and the Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. So the Fire Prince. Well, let's see what the Fire Prince has to say. Fire Prince is giving me good vibes. I just wonder if your father was like on fire. Okay, I'm going to read this. I just got this deck, okay? So I'm going to read out of the book. When the Fire Prince arrives is as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. He wears red instead of always smiling, happy guy. He wears red instead of purple. So, envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook. Sounds optimistic. He also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. And you'd call him. And you have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. Yeah, it sounds like you have somebody in your corner, like a little optimistic. Do you guys know about like what are I don't know if Phoebe's still on here. She might know. Um, the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. They have Japanese names. I can't remember their Japanese names. Um, sure. Sure. And so the devil is always telling you like you're not good enough. Do you remember their Japanese names? I can't remember the angel and the devil. They're Japanese names. But the devil is always telling you you're worthless. You can't do it. You can't. Oh, is it an Animal House? Um, it's like that negative self-talk or for shame, Lawrence, or it'll tell you do that bad thing or drink that alcohol, or you have like the negative self-talk, but you also have the thing that's telling you to do the wrong thing. And then now it's like you kind of have like an angel on your shoulder, that's giving you that optimistic advice, that's always that optimism that is there, that is saying, you can do it. And like it's the the realization of your goals is right around the corner. You have that there will always be this connection. bob proctor Bob Proctor, he always talked about how he would get advice from like his mentors that had passed, and he would write to them. Your mom, yeah, your mom can be that angel. Alcohol is the devil, but your mom can be that angel, that angel who's crossed over. Look, here's the Rainbow Prince. Let's read the Rainbow Prince. Is 26. You know, you have that angel on your shoulder that's always being optimistic, telling you, you know, that you can do it, that you can make it, that you can be great. So let's see here. The Rainbow Prince, compensation, perseverance. Perseverance. That sounds like dawn to me. When the Rainbow Prince appears as your ally, they remind you about the law of compensation and the law of receiving. After the rainstorm you've endured on your journey, the Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold, which is the result of you using all the elements of your inner light and reaching into the sky until you touch material realm from one end to the other. Wait, reaching into the sky until you touch the material realm from one end to the other. This isn't always an easy process. So that's manifestation. Oh, you lost your mom 4 months ago. You miss her. This isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with energy of giving the highest value, your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But the message here is more than that. The Rainbow Prince says to keep your sights on the sky after the rainstorms, that they may have upset your life. Follow your bliss to the pot of gold waiting for you. Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can imagine. Aw, Pranita and Don. You know, it almost sounds like the message is to keep going. Oh, nice to see you, Ashkarim, or you know, it's that message to keep going. That when you see the rainstorms, and you know, I saw that the other day. I don't know if that was on this live or about rainbows. About no, I wrote an article about it, about like how rainbows are like special because they kind of say that there's light even in darkness. You know, there's you know things to us, things may seem like when somebody dies, it may seem to be like a tragedy, and like it doesn't you know, the name is Stina. Yes, it is. Um thank you, Don. Um oh, did you call me Tina? um thank you. um we were talking about rainbows, and about how rainbows are you know, it's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, it's that. And for us, I remember what I was going to say, and for us, when people die, that seems like it's a tragedy to us, and it's always a bad time, and it's never right. But for the person that died, you know, death is never, I don't think death is a mistake. I think they lived their life perfectly as it was supposed to be, and as it ends, I don't think, you know, I mean, you hear people say he was taken from us too soon, or he was only, you know, my sister was only 45, or, you know, but there are, you know, their like path is unknown to us. You know, like what path were they supposed to fulfill? You know, what were they supposed to do here on this earth, and why were they gone? Is like a pact that they have with themselves and their higher power. And so it seems awful to us because we're the onlookers, but to them, like they had the perfect life. You know, it happened. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a hard concept, but death is, you know, life is perfect, and so is death somehow. And I know when my sister died, she was in bad shape. You know, she was in really bad shape. Death is a graduation. What a lot of people call it transitioning. You know, they call it transitioning, like they transitioned, like they got to their top level here, they won the game, and so now they're transitioning into the next realm. You know, it's a transition, and it's perfect for whoever it experiences it. It was like they, you know, it's like our lives end in miraculous ways. It's like really hard to kill someone, you know. After paying off karma and learning life's lessons, it's time to transition to the next level. Absolutely, and I had a therapist who told me that it was none of my business. When your grandmother passed, the nurse told you always remember the good memories. Yeah. Yeah, you were honored and blessed to have been his daughter in life. Absolutely. You really hope that your mom is in a better place now. No, and just new beginnings, paradise. Absolutely. It's growing. It's growing. It's expansion. I kind of imagine that they join the time of endless time. They join the one consciousness, and they're part of like everything all at once. They ascend to a next level, like they know God more, like they come into this place of understanding all and everything and realizing that their life was perfect with a bow tied on it you know Somehow it was right. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to us. Hopefully without suffering. Yeah, I know. It's hard to contemplate your own death, but yeah, absolutely, Yellowtail Beauty. You try to get your sleep. You'll have when you pass, have a great party and remember the best of you. Sure, Yellowtail Beauty. Absolutely. Try to get some sleep. Thanks for telling me our loved ones are together drinking heavenly heavenly juice. Mom sudden departure confused your life completely. No career, no love, not making any sense. Comforting. As comforting as I can get, you know. Just a moment of silence for everyone who's lost somebody dear to themselves. Here. May they be reborn into a time of no trouble. May they be reborn into the time of nirvana, you know. Yeah. What do they call it? Kosen Rufu? Time where not even a branch will break from the prettiest tree. Not even a branch will break. They'll be reborn into a time of no trouble. Sure. Sure, Pranita. A little memory for those that have passed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Absolutely. Your mom loved coffee. There's all these weird songs. There's these songs called hermit songs, and love you too. Blessings to all of you. This song that I know. I would like to give a great lake of beer to the King of Kings. That they're all drinking beer in heaven. Like it's the silliest idea that they have a great lake of beer in heaven. Like it's such a funny idea. And it's like a kegger. Hi, Tina. Yeah, it's precious. Life is precious. Life is precious. So what do we do? You know? So what do? We live and we love. You're drinking bourbon. Blessings and lots of love to you too, Pranita. So So yeah, there's new things coming up in our lives, you know. There's new life and new things, and things may be not working out for you. Irish beer, yeah. Things may not be working out in the right way, but the right opportunities are going to come. The sun, the chariot, fears of ending. Oh, what happened, Alphonse? Well, how did she break your heart? Did you go in for the kiss and she said, "Get away from me"? What happened? Did she like reject in advance, or that witch? She calls you tonight. She's dragging you. She's putting you through the ring cycle. What'd you have to say tonight? Like she's like dragging you through the mud, man. Friend zone. She doesn't want to lose her friend. She doesn't want to lose her dear friend. What are you gonna do, you know? Oh, she lives 7 minutes away. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's that she's not in your house. So, yeah, she rejected you. That sucks. Oh, good night, ex Tombros. Thank you for joining my live. The sun will shine on us again. Loki of Asgard. Is that what he said? What is that what he said in the Marvel movie? Thor or something? Oh, you have a good night too, Miss Delectable. You have a good night too. I'm gonna drink this cup of tea and then I'll probably go as well. But yeah, I'm so grateful for all of you. For all of you. Look at this card. This card is crazy. This card is crazy. Thor's brother. Your texts aren't going through. Oh, you said what happened? I wonder why they're not going through. Normally, Instagram's better about that. This is a tea called Blue Beauty. It is oolong. Good night, Trend Zone. It's an oolong tea that's dipped in ginseng and licorice. It's beautiful. It's like balls of tea. Good night, Dawn. Is everybody leaving? It's oolong tea, and so supposedly you can steep it a bunch that you can keep drinking. I'm grateful for being here. I want to ask a question. Maybe I shouldn't ask the question. I want to ask about career. That pouring sound was refreshing. That's called ASMR. Let's see. I'm going to ask about career since I'm here. So, good. So walking away. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious because I have this job interview. Will your Medicare business be successful? What do you do for Medicare? I'm just going to do a collective on career because I'm asking for myself as well. the Star. Keep getting the Star. I want to be a star. Do you guys want to be a star? I want to be a star. The Sun. Good times. We are blessed. We are blessed people. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to take it away from you. Eight of Pentacles. You see yourself working. You sell Medicare policies for seniors or whoever is on Medicare. No, this is a collective reading, Abdul. It's a collective reading on career. So we're just kind of looking at the cards, at the energy. So a few people are kind of, you've taken up a job, of course, but this current ongoing layoffs, you're worried. Well, there's the High Priestess underneath, where you may be worried about, you just may be worried. You're a galaxy. So the Ace of Swords is you may not get what you want immediately, but that you will have victory. You will have victory. But be careful what you wish for, because you might not like it. It says that there may be, if you would like to DM me, but I don't DM like that unless it's for a reading. You would have to, I don't DM back and forth with people like that unless I'm giving a reading. So you can schedule a session with me through my website, psychicstina.com. You can do that, and then I do have a reading by text that you can purchase, and we can do that. But I won't. But yeah, those are paid readings. Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Just says that, yeah, you have my information for a reading. Yeah. Like for the most part, I don't DM with people unless there's like a reading thing. I hope you understand. So I don't know. It kind of looks like you may be, well, the final result cards are like you may be trying to go against God's plan, that you may, that you have a path that you're put on. And so you may, if you try to do something that doesn't fire you up, that doesn't make you happy, then you may be betraying your self-interest. You may be betraying yourself. So it's kind of interesting. It says that you'll always have money. You'll always have money, but you might have some lean times, which is okay. Which is okay. The Four of Cups, Three of Swords, though. Four of Cups is that it's, how can I say like your job opportunity. Right. Oh, that sounds so nice. Yeah, you don't want to take a job that you have a business that you like, you want to work how in something that you love to do, and instead of just getting something that kind of sucks your soul out of you. You don't want to be in a situation where you sell your soul. I don't want to sell my soul. I don't want to sell my soul. But there are opportunities. There are opportunities for everyone out there. I just wonder if I get into another business, if that's going to take away from my business. I mean, because I'll be spending more time working for someone else. So I don't know. I'm just gonna ask But yeah, an art business. I love mandalas. You see the mandalas behind me? These are from Anastar. She makes such lovely mandalas. Those are all hand drawn. They're so nice. Yeah. So let me see here. She makes beautiful mandalas. Mandalas. Aw. Huh. But the salary from 9 to 5 is going to be your investment for your business. Yeah, I understand. It's like you need to have an investment so that you can continue working. I'm kind of curious. I get two aces. I get two aces. So what you get is, but maybe you just kind of have to. Well, you know how some people, they work all day and then they go home and they don't work on their own stuff, like they just like go to sleep or watch TV or play a video game or scroll social media. Yeah. So it's just important to pay yourself and give yourself that time after work or whatever to work on your stuff. Oh, you have a 9 to 5 which you hate to pay the bills. Oh goodness. This person, Heather Smith, is a scammer, and their name is not Heather. Their name's probably Sam or something. I don't know what to do about these scammers, but yeah, I just wonder how long how long do you have to pay the bankruptcy attorney? It's Sasha from the USSR. I don't know who it is. Normally, it's some guy from Nigeria posting a picture of himself as some blonde chick. It's crazy. It's crazy. You have to pay another 1,500. Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. You can do that. It's just you've got to get on top of it. So maybe that's the soul sucker, is that you have he's a prince from Nigeria. Yep. Absolutely. These Nigerian princes blessing my lives. Yeah, you just got to get on top of it. It's tricky to get on top of debt. It's very tricky. You'll get out from under it though. It'll work out. I think I am going to go. I think I'm going to. I finished my cup of tea. This tea is so cool. I had to have it. So it gets really big. It's like just so little. It's like these little balls, and they steep in the water, and they like, it must have made itself 10 times bigger. Crazy. So, anyways, I want to start saying goodnight to everyone. So, good night, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,